When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life gives you hops, you make lemonade flavoured beer. Hello and welcome to another video on JD's Booze Reviews. Today we are having a bit of a Hooch Showdown. We are trying Original Hooch, which is a 3.4% alcoholic lemonade, and Twisting My Melon Man, which is also by Hooch in some way, shape or form, but it is a beer from Salt Brewing Co. or Salt Brewery with collaboration with Hooch, and it is a 4% lemon infused pale. Let's get into a bit about Hooch, and let's get them poured into a glass and see how they compare against each other. Will this taste like Hooch? Will that taste like the beer? Probably, maybe not. So Hooch is a classic party drink in the UK. It's basically on the same sort of lines of a WKD or a Reef if you're old enough. It is basically like an alcopop, is what they used to call them. Probably don't call them that now. But yeah, it is a alcoholic drink that doesn't really taste like an alcoholic drink. So it's great for parties. You can just neck it all night long and then wonder how you got home in the morning. So we're going to start off with Hooch. We're going to try that. We're then going to crack open the Pale Ale and see if there are any similarities. We'll try them side by side and then we'll, see which one I prefer. So let's get them poured. So let's pour Hooch. Remember, it's like cloudy lemonade. It's definitely. I've not seen Hooch in the flesh for a while. It's not very often I drink it, funnily enough. But yeah, that is kind of exactly how I remember it. Like a very cloudy lemonade style drink. And that just smells like lemonade. Yep, that is cloudy lemonade. Simple as. Obviously, heaps of lemon, and that is about it. You don't smell much of the vodka smell, because that is what Hooch is. It is basically lemonade spiked with vodka, or lemon water spiked with vodka. That's basically lemonade, right? Yeah, it smells like that kind of lemonade. Not lemonade like Schweppes lemonade, but like served on the... I mean, we don't really get it in the UK, but the sort of lemonade you get served outside someone's house. The kids have made it. They've just chucked a load of lemons in water and put some sugar in. Basically, that's how it smells. Very sweet, very lemony, very pledge-like. I mean, that is, as I said with an alcopop, you don't really know it's alcohol. That just tastes like a very sugary, sweet lemonade. Drinkable through the night. You can just down if you wanted to, you could down a can of it and not feel the effects until you're probably 2 or 3 deep. Being quite low percentage, it's a good session drink, let's say, in beer terms. But quite heavily carbonated. Yeah, I'd say sweet, lemony. There is a slight... Yeah, and there might be at the very end, there might be a very, very, very small hint of like spirit or the vodka. There's something very sharp. Very sharp. I mean, it's definitely not vodka at the forefront because you'd be feeling it there more than likely. So yeah, it's very, very... I mean, it's 3.4%. It can't be heavily laced in it. It's probably 3.4% of the glass is vodka, and the rest is lemonade. But yeah, as you can see, I am kind of enjoying this maybe a little too much. It is very, very enjoyable, very refreshing, very smooth, very easy to drink. I mean, you can see why it's a pretty good party drink to go for. One of the drinks I thought had died out in sort of recent years, but no, they definitely still exist. Shall we see how their beer equivalent is? So, Twisting My Melon Man. Definitely not going to look like Hooch, and it definitely doesn't. It is quite lemony low. It's quite light in colour. But, I mean, I know we're not going to be comparing lemons for lemons, apples for apples. See what I did there? But, yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell which one's which. I'm glad I didn't have to worry about choosing different glasses. But, yeah, we know which one's Hooch, and we know which one is Twisting My Melon Man. So, whilst I'm talking about it, I think really go into Salt in general, but they are a brewery that is near to Leeds, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. My geography for some places is a little bit lacking. But anyway, that smells like beer. Doesn't smell like lemons. Yeah, that is as pale ale as they come. I mean, it's a lemon infused beer. I always find that when they say it's infused, it means it's got a slight hint of it rather than it being a full whack. Yeah, once I've swirled it around, maybe a little bit of lemony, citric notes on the nose, very subtle. And then kind of get this pale ale sort of bitterness. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's that tradition. It's that smell of a pale ale, and I need to work out what that is. But yeah, that is smelling like a slightly lemony beer. Yeah, I mean, very, very likely, as it says, infused beer. Not unpleasant. I wonder if they've actually added lemons into the fermenter. Doesn't taste like it. Does taste almost like the lemon flavour is coming from the hops, and there's a hop that gives that a lemon flavour, lemon drop, lemon dew. I feel like it's got the word lemon in it, but yeah, that feels like it's very much that aroma is coming from the hops rather than coming from like an adjunct or an addition. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there's a nice sweetness to this beer, which probably has a very kind of contrast to the Hooch beer. That was very sweet. This has a nice light sweetness on the palate, which is very nice. Not as bitter as I've had some pale ales. This is very smooth as well. Very easy to drink. Goes down nicely. Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's going down pretty quick. It is very much like, yeah, the lemon flavour is really nice. Not overpowering. It's light, it's sweet. It is almost to a degree of like the little like lemon drops sweets that you get. Sweet. It does have that kind of pledge-like vibe, like the Hooch. So I mean, whatever they've done has kind of kept to Hooch's roots. I mean, no doubt about it, Hooch is vastly more lemony than this beer. But there is just a little light, citric, sweet overtone that covers your palate, which is very, very enjoyable. I know I kind of did this video, doing a comparison, but actually I knew they were going to be nowhere near each other, let's be honest. One is lemonade, one is beer, basically. So it's never going to be exactly like for like I say, apples for apples, lemons for lemons. But I do feel like this beer captures and visualates. But I do feel this beer captures what Hooch is all about, which is a very easy drinking, a very smooth, a very, nice to drink beverage. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the nicer sort of lemon or fruit infused beers that I've had. It's not too overpowering, it's not too, like you've been sucking a lemon, you don't have to clench your mouth, teeth go in. Is that the phrase? When you suck something sour, your teeth go in? Maybe that's just around here. But yeah, it's subtle, it's light, it's sweet, it's floral, it's, yeah. Yeah, that is a really, really enjoyable beer. And Hooch is for what it is, a very, very enjoyable party drink. So I am a happy boy for the time that I've got these cans and I've got these glasses filled. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see what videos come up next. Always doing something new and interesting, quirky. Gonna try and do some out of kitchen stuff soon. So subscribe so you can be made aware, hit the notification bell, all them fun things so you can be made aware when videos come on the channel next. So with that being said, cheers!